Welcome back to another session on Employability Level 1 certificate. Today we are going to be focusing on Unit 5, Business and Customer Awareness. Please remember that we are adhering to the health and safety guidelines. Your safeguarding leads are Tracy Turner and Marie Spence, if you do have any concerns. And we adhere to Prevent and British Values, Equality and Diversity. And please make sure that you have signed the register for today to ensure that we are aware that you have attended the session. The aims and objectives of today is to understand why employers might require particular attitudes from their staff in different situations and be able to relate employer expectations to their own activities. This will be able to complete evidence required to complete Unit 5, and the criteria you're going to be meeting today is 2.1, give 2 examples of particular attitudes employers might require from their staff in different situations. 2.2, state why these attitudes are important to the employer and the business or organisation. 3.1, identify activities they have undertaken that would meet an employer's expectations. And 3.2, identify the attitudes they have shown within these activities. Today we are looking at Unit 5, Business and Customer Awareness, Part 2. Attitude at work. Attitudes at work to be respectful, proud, committed, innovative, helpful, and positive. Respect is a very important attitude in the workplace and doesn't solely extend to the way in which employers interact with management. Employees should also have respectful attitude when interacting with clients and customers, as well as co-workers. Employees with this type of attitude are willing to treat other people politely and professionally, even if they disagree with the other person's point of view. Proud. It might seem as if being proud is a good attitude to have in the workplace, but most employees who have a proud attitude about their work tend to work harder to excel. A proud attitude doesn't mean that an employee won't accept help or work in teams. It simply means that the outcomes of the tasks the employer does and how they contribute to the company matter a great deal to them. Commitment. A committed attitude is a value one in the workplace. Small businesses need employees who are not only committed to the goals and initiatives that affect the bottom line, but who are also committed to their particular positions. Employees project a committed attitude by showing willingness to do whatever it takes to fulfill the duties of their positions and by the development of new ideas to make the company even better. Innovation. Employees with an innovative attitude don't shy away from trying something new or finding different ways to do things. Small businesses need employees who can think outside of the box and innovate new ways to accomplish existing tasks and approach new goals. Employees with this type of attitude know their ideas might not work out to be the best thing to do something, but that biggest failure is not at least giving new ideas a shot. Helpful. It is important to have a helpful attitude at work, whether that means assisting clients and customers with their needs or helping co-workers accomplish overall company goals. The more helpful an attitude employees have, the more people want to be around them at work and the more willing they are to partner with those employees on key projects and initiatives. Positive. A positive attitude is a must with any employer, but is also wanted from customers and your co-workers. If you are positive from the moment you get to work, the people you interact with will get a positive vibe, and this will increase productivity and efficiency within the team. Having a positive attitude will also ensure that you have a good day. You will be able to think rationally about any obstacles or problems that may occur during the day. Your activity is a question and answer session. You will now be shown some examples that have occurred within a workplace with co-workers and what to do to avoid the difficult situation and deal with it. So first you will get the example, and then within the group you need to discuss how you would deal with that situation. You will then be shown the correct way to have dealt with that situation. Example 1. A co-worker has the annoying habit of, and you can't stand it anymore. Drama potential: obsessively clicking pens, playing music too loudly, chewing gum like a cow munching on grass. They may seem like small habits, but they become unnerving when you have to put up with it for 8 hours or more on a daily basis. If you keep it all in, you may just lose it. How to avoid. Before asking your co-worker to stop a certain behaviour, make sure that you aren't guilty of something as annoying as yourself. Also, see what you can do to block out the habit that annoys you. Invest in headphones and try to focus on something else. If you really can't put up with it, then politely ask your co-worker to refrain. Tell them that you get easily distracted, and above all, be nice about it. Example 2. A co-worker or superior makes an inappropriate physical advance. This situation could potentially have a nasty consequence. The unwanted past can spawn gossip, discomfort, or even personal danger. What would you do? This situation needs to be dealt with early and quickly. Do not ignore sexual advances and assume that they will go away. First, tell the perpetrator in private that you aren't interested, that you feel uncomfortable, and that you want his or her behaviour to stop. Make sure he or she knows that you will file an official complaint if the behaviour continues. This will almost always do the trick. If it is your boss doing it, consult with HR, Human Resources Department. Activity, drama versus attitude. You have been provided with cards. You need to work together to link the appropriate attitude to have the drama that has occurred. To meet criteria 2.1, give 2 examples of particular attitudes employers might require from their staff in different situations. And 2.2, state why these attitudes are important to the employer and the business or organisation. Please complete worksheet 1, attitudes employers want. Employers' expectations of the employee. This is to be punctual, enthusiastic, willing to learn, well presented, motivated, have team ethics, be able to organise and manage their time, to want to work towards achieving the business objective, and have good communication skills. Do they meet the expectation? Your activity is you have been provided with cards that detail different types of people and their interests. You need to work together to identify why this person would be a good employee and why they would be a bad one. Discuss as a group how that person needs to change to be an ideal employee. To meet criteria 3.1, identify activities they have undertaken that would meet an employer's expectations. Please now complete worksheet 2, how I meet expectations. To meet the criteria 3.2, identify the attitudes they have shown within these activities. Please now complete worksheet 3, my attitudes. Take a moment to reflect on what you have learned today. What is the employer's expectations? What attitudes or personality should you have as an employee? Do you use these within your employability role? Thank you very much, and I look forward to speaking to you in the next session.